Death Talk, episode 28. We are all back for another fantastic episode of Death Talk. It's October. We have a lot of October things to talk about. Lots of things happening, right, Caleb?
Spooky. Oh, some great things are happening.
We'll talk about it a little bit into the future, into the show.
Into the future, into the show.
In the future part of the show. We have we have a lot of news to get to. We have our Halloween event to talk about. Right, Caleb?
Oh, yeah, we're talking.
And
it was the mesh.
Film School with Rich. We have a new movie to talk about. Halloween themed now.
Yep.
Yeah. And we got a few questions and comments from the you fantastic listeners. So, let's go forward. Let's move on. Let's do the news with Mark.
Into the future.
Wow. Before I do the news, I just want to say that my good friend Chris, my good friend Caleb are here as well, and so am I.
We're all
Usually
here.
You would have said
I
we
forgot
were here.
to do the intro.
Wow. Too much PCP.
You nervous?
Yeah, I'm nervous. Actually,
True Life, my coworker's on PCP.
So let's introduce
True
the
Life,
crew.
I don't know what the fuck PCP is.
Caleb, how's it going?
It's really well. It's going well. Halloween, October.
You're wearing flannel.
Yeah, it's that season.
You just said
Again.
Halloween, October.
Getting in that spooky
Things
mood.
I'm excited about. What we're into this week.
All right. Mark, hello.
Hi. Hello.
I have nothing to say about your attire today.
Because I'm not wearing red shoes.
Oh, shit. Where'd they go?
Still have them.
Yeah.
Why are you wearing
Just
them?
wear my Converse. Check out Converse Rubber Tracks.
Wink, wink.
Shout out to Converse.
And good old miserable Chris.
Yeah.
Hello.
I'm here. Hello.
You look spiffy today.
You think so?
That's a nice shirt he's got, right?
Nice shirt.
Thanks.
It's kind of like it's not black. It's
He did
kind
all
of like
the buttons and everything.
It's like a gray.
like a very dark gray.
Is that
Yeah,
like charcoal gray?
Yeah.
Maybe that's the name. I don't know.
Like
Steel.
matches your personality.
He has his phone in
Thanks.
his pocket too.
Yeah, I'm filming you.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Just kidding.
shit.
Not.
Periscope Live.
Yeah.
Okay. Now now that I actually did the introductions, we can move on with the show.
What a good host.
Yeah.
Damn.
Real good.
I'm fucking up. I'm like Trevor Noah right now. Just messing up.
Yo, he's not messing up.
Nah, he's fine.
He's just not that good.
Not yet.
Yet.
It's gonna take him some time.
I have some faith.
He's got to ease into it.
Yeah. I don't like his whole, like, oh, is this what America does? It's like, dude, it's an American show. Like, I get it. But it's like, he's always saying that, oh, I can't believe you guys do this here. Do you like my Trevor Noah accent? Let's continue.
Mark, why don't you tell us about the news this week?
Oh, yeah, I can do that. So, let's start with the Cult Leader album we've been talking about for a bit called Lightless Walk. It's going to be out this Friday, October 16th.
Mm-hmm.
It is awesome. It is streaming in full at noisy.com. So make sure you check that out because it's really awesome. And it's really distracting. Caleb's playing air guitar next to me. Great.
No, I think he's air drumming. Are you playing
he's doing
guitar or
both.
drums?
I'm
He's
doing
doing
all the
both.
instruments.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So Lightless Walk's going to be out October 16th, and it's listening.
Friday.
You can listen to it now because it's awesome. It's really heavy. It's great.
CDs and tapes, if you pre-ordered them, have shipped from the store, right, Caleb?
Already shipped.
And if you order them now, it'll be shipping right away.
Vinyl is going to be in just a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. It'll
little bit
be
longer.
November-ish.
Yep.
So-
And this isn't on the list, but we should say this too, is that Loma Prieta has been out for a few weeks. We already talked about that, but the CDs and tapes are available now, but we just got tracking number that the LPs will be here sometime soon. So if you pre-order an LP, those will be shipping.
And Caleb's going to get those out.
So close,
So
I can
quick.
taste it.
Yep.
Yeah. So quick.
We're really excited to see how those look. If
And
you
those
have-
pedals, if you order that bundle with the pedal. Bundles.
Bundle.
Are those coming soon?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
awesome. Yeah, the guitar pedals. Those are really cool. I
Really?
don't play guitar. Really excited to look at one and ask everyone. Really excited to ask everyone what it does.
Mark pre-ordered one, but he's just going to put it on the shelf.
Honestly, I would. It looks really cool, but I'm excited for everyone to tell me what it does.
That's fine, yeah.
And what? Cool.
What's technology with Mark?
Oh God. Okay. You're really doing a bad job today. I hate
Sorry,
this.
I was just trying to get comfortable on the couch.
Caleb just keeps touching me.
Mark
I'm throwing it away.
You threw them all
He's all
up.
flustered.
I
now.
want to do this again. Can I do it again?
No, you're good. You're good.
No,
It's
keep
okay.
going.
You're good.
So, if you haven't listened to Loma Prieta Self-Portrait yet, you should, because it's really, really, really good. It's on
everywhere.
Everything you could listen to it on, it's there. It's every record store you could go to without vinyl, but soon enough.
Yeah.
So anyways,
Go listen to it.
we've
Buy
got
it.
pre-orders going on
Bundle
now
it.
for bundle, die cut. Pre-orders going on now for Birds in a Row Personal War. That's a LP that's coming out on October 30th. CDs will be shipping on October 30th, and again, the vinyl will be just a little bit later for that one too. At the same date, October 30th, is a split 7-inch between White Jazz and Lies. And White Jazz has members of Rise and Fall, and Lies has members of the Hope Conspiracy. So get on it.
Two cool records coming out on
November-
Cool
October
records.
30th.
November's going to be a big month for
Yeah.
vinyl.
Yep.
There we go.
Vinyl.
A lot of shirts for both those things too. There's a long sleeve.
Speaking of
Birds
which,
in a Row,
Rich,
there's
I need to take off a lot of time.
Yeah. What do you need to take off a lot
Yo,
of time
Caleb,
for?
you get a D-
All of
today.
November.
All of November?
Yeah, I got to take off. Sorry,
Yeah, what's going on?
just a lot of vinyl shipping. Then
Okay, so after that, we'll say that if you ordered an LP for any of the new stuff, it's not going to come till December because our eStore department's taking the entire month off.
They're
so
taking November off, actually.
Sorry about that, but
Yeah.
it's just the carelessness of Caleb Gowett, so it's okay.
sorry I interrupted you, Mark.
Yeah, I think I covered everything, and I'll just say that if you're listening to this on October 15th, Thursday, you should keep an eye on the eStore tonight, pretty late-ish, and you'll see something cool.
Wow, that's a tease.
Get your debit cards ready. Oh God. Actually, credit cards. Rich
Yeah,
says never use a debit card.
order. You never use a debit card to order.
Pro
online.
tip.
Guess what? I always did for the past 7 years.
Terrible,
Guess what?
Terrible mistake.
A lot of fraudulent stuff on my card.
You know why? You know why, Mark? Right?
Why? Oh, I know, because on a debit card, they're just taking the money out, whereas credit card, you can dispute it because they're not taking your money out right now.
Yeah, potentially. Yeah, if you order with a debit card, they just take the cash out right away.
Yep.
But
That's
on a
happened
credit
to me.
card, you could, if something went wrong with an order, which would never happen from store.deathwishinc.com.
Of course not.
Never.
But if something did, you could dispute the charge.
Yeah, there's been like weird charges from like Tampa, Florida sometimes. That's
That's actually Caleb.
It's like 2009 or something, and I remember
Yeah.
just I caught it like real late.
Yeah, that was just Caleb
Fuck the banks.
ordering his male bikinis from Tampa, Florida.
Gotta look good. Spring break.
Spring break, spring break forever. You guys see that movie? Spring Breakers.
Oh no, I didn't see
No,
it.
I want to see
Yeah.
that.
Are
Actually,
you kidding? That movie is so freaky. That was sick. I didn't even know if it was good or not. I left a different person. Spring break forever. That's what James Franco keeps saying.
All right, Mark.
I'll say another thing about banks. One time I tried to deposit a bunch of ones into an ATM, and it was like 78 ones. I was working at a job where I got a lot of tips, so it was like 78 ones. I tried to do like you just put the cash into the ATM, and it told me that some of them were wrinkled and wouldn't accept some of them, and it spit some of them out, and I flattened them out, put them back in. Some still wrinkled, flattened them out, put them back in. They said you need to start over. Canceled my shit, didn't give me my money back. I went inside, I was like, yo, I just put $78 in the ATM, but then, and they were like, I don't understand what you mean, so I just lost $78. So Bank of America, if you're listening, I'm waiting, dogs. You owe me. You got the money. It's all just numbers in a computer.
70. You don't want to be walking around with $78 in your pocket.
Occupy Rantoul Street. Let's do this.
Another pro tip: don't crinkle your ones.
Yeah, if you're gonna be tipping, use those nice flat straight ones.
No debit cards, no wrinkled ones.
Someone tries to tip me at a baseball game when I used to work at a concession stand. I'm like, oh, I really appreciate it. Really appreciate the tip, but could you just flatten that out? Or do you have a better bill to give me?
No, dude, you iron them before you bring them to the ATM.
Who irons their money?
Me.
1, 2, 3.
I'd be surprised if Caleb didn't iron his money.
Do you really?
I bet.
You guys don't iron your money.
I just bought an iron. Actually, my mom bought
Have
me
we
an
ever
iron.
discussed?
I'm an adult.
Have we ever discussed on the podcast how Caleb's like a super like weird like money freak.
Okay, this doesn't need to be discussed. What's the next segment?
Caleb.
If there's something to be a freak about, money's a good thing. It's a bad thing to lose.
He's like petrified to use his credit card
I'm
online.
a little bit
he thinks
behind
someone's
the
going to
times.
steal his social security number, or
that
like
almost happened once.
No, it's wicked funny. He's afraid to use his credit card in Deathwish's store. So he would write a check instead, because even though if something happened, he's here every day to figure out the dispute.
Okay, first of all, that was a long time ago. It happened
about when
once,
that
and that was before I was handling that stuff.
Caleb, I know you're afraid about the social security thing, so I got your social security number, so we're just going to do a test here. I'm just going to say it.
Oh yeah, what is it? Go for it. Smart ass.
073.
Already wrong.
Okay, never mind.
Is it start with
good guess,
Does it start
though.
with
It's close.
019?
No.
Damn.
All right, if you can guess Caleb's social security number,
You can have all my money. It's not much.
you get all $300 that Caleb is worth. All right, hey,
200.
Caleb. Well, I know we're talking about you quite a bit right now, but
Yeah, it's a hot seat.
yeah, you're in the hot seat. But why don't you
The sun shining on you right now?
It is.
why don't you tell the people about our Halloween event coming up?
We're having spooky times here at Deathwish. So that was really good. All right, so we announced it last week, but a few more things we can announce this week.
Hey, real quick, I'm sorry for interrupting you.
That's okay.
Can we put the Ghostbusters theme like below this while he's talking?
I'll do my best.
Can you?
Okay, anyways, keep going. I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
So basically, yeah, we said it last week. We're having an open house / Halloween party. It's 2 in 1, you know. So we've done these before. Basically, you come to the warehouse, you see all the awesome stuff we have, grab a few records, grab a T-shirt, you know, all that fun stuff. But we are also doing some spooky Halloween events. So as of right now, we will have a local cafe serving coffee and other drinks and stuff. Atomic.
Do you want to give them the show? Okay, yeah.
Atomic Cafe. They're great. We're there every day, every morning, sometimes multiple times a day. So.
Honestly, yeah, I'm there early in the morning, and then when they close too.
That cold brew got me all hopped up.
Their
Yeah, you were
cold
freaking out.
Yo, their cold brew is real deal.
Yeah.
That'll have you wired like shaky.
Yeah, you're straight up tweaking the rest of the day.
Yeah, let's crank. So you can
Let's crank.
you'll be well caffeinated at this open house. Also, our friends at Sabretooth Bakery will be making some awesome spooky vegan baked goods. So you can snack.
I'll put links to both those places in the show notes, and I'll also put a link
The
to
Facebook event?
the Facebook event. So
Yes.
yeah, if you want to go, all the info will be on the Facebook event, correct?
Yes, and also that's not it. There's more to be
Wait.
announced.
Caleb, is there more?
There's more, Rich. So that's just what we're announcing today. So this is going to be really good. We're really excited about it.
We have a
Yeah.
couple things in the works that we're not sure if we're going to do. quite
Exactly.
yet. There will be movies
There will be movies.
shown throughout the day.
There will be video games.
Also,
potentially video games.
everyone is welcome except for the faint of heart.
Yeah, and Caleb's like awesome spooky playlist.
Oh, and Caleb, do you know what you're going to be dressed up as for the event?
There's a few options, but
You're not allowed to be Dean Venture.
I'm not. Dean's
You've
my
done it too
go-to.
much. You've done it too
I
much.
am Dean though.
I know, but you're supposed to be something else for Halloween.
All right, well,
I'm just saying this because I'm not going to be
I'll
there.
see what I can do. I'll see what I can
I
do.
probably wouldn't dress up if I was going.
I have a few killer options.
Hold on. Are you going to dress up?
Absolutely not.
Okay,
You're not allowed
No,
in.
Rich and I couples costume. I'm Mad Max. He's Furiosa.
Or could you be Fred and Wilma Flintstone? Notice I said Fred and Wilma. Caleb's Wilma.
Wow.
Nothing wrong with that.
You got the legs for it.
Chris can be Bam Bam.
I'm in.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
Well, anything else to say about the Halloween event?
No,
Other than be
not
there?
right now. Definitely come out.
We'll
Don't
have another
miss it.
episode before.
Yeah,
the
I
Halloween
think there's
event
going to be
actually
one
happens.
more, and we'll announce everything.
Yeah, so we'll
by then.
give you a little bit more
I'm
stuff,
I'm still working on a few things.
But yeah,
Give
so
me a minute.
just that we're in we're in Beverly, Massachusetts, which is
Yes.
the North Shore of Massachusetts, north of Boston.
Yep, about 40-ish
If
minutes.
you live in the area, you know where it is.
Driving.
But we're right next to Salem, Massachusetts. So You can come here in the afternoon and then go do things in Salem afterwards.
It's basically the perfect Halloween day.
Yeah, yeah.
And then after, you can do what I'm doing. You can go to Coolidge Corner in Boston and see the horror movie marathon all
Is
night.
that sold out?
I don't know if it's sold out yet, but I'm going. And it's going to be great. Also, any commuters from the city, we're right next to the Beverly... Like I can see the commuter line station from here. So it's like...
What stop is it again?
It's just the Beverly stop, I think. Right, Mark?
Yeah.
Beverly Depot,
Beverly Depot.
I think. Maybe not. It's just Beverly.
Yeah, it
We'll
just
double
says
check that
Beverly.
for you and tell you next 2 weeks.
It is just Beverly because it's Beverly and there's Beverly Farms and it's just Beverly.
Yeah, we're not...
It's before that.
Don't get off at the farms.
Yeah, you'll. Be in the
Yeah,
middle
do
of
not.
nowhere.
Whatever you do.
Whatever you... It's
Children
too
of the
spooky
Corn.
up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. So cool. Yeah, come
All
by.
right, that's
It's
it,
going to be
that's
good. It's going to be good. We're excited.
Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, so Halloween, October 31st.
The witching hour.
Come hang out at Deathwish.
Password trick or treat to get in.
Yeah, if you show up in a costume, I'll give you free test presses.
Oh, don't say that.
We actually had an idea with that. You're right. Sorry.
Do you want to live discuss it on the show? The
Yeah,
idea?
let's just...
Do you want to work it out?
Yeah, let's work this out. So,
No.
No.
you will not get test presses. That was a joke.
All right. Hey, guys.
Hey,
I read an interesting story on the internet.
what story was that?
I was reading the internet the other day. Do you guys read the internet?
No.
Yes.
What's
What is the internet?
I was looking through my RSS feeds.
that? What's that, you dinosaur?
What, you guys don't do RSS?
I thought you use Apple News now.
Still
I
don't.
don't use Apple News.
Still don't know how to use RSS feed.
I'll show you one day, Mark. Mark wants to know tech. It's so cute. Mark wants to know technology, but
Yeah.
he's
I
like
mean,
he's like your interested uncle that's like interested in like technology, and he's just like, look, I can send an email from my phone.
Oh my god!
But he doesn't know what it is. It's endearing, Mark.
It is. And I
That's
just want to
nice.
point out, when Mark asks you for tech advice, you get like super excited and help him out. I asked you for tech advice once, and you told me I was annoying and leave you alone.
To be fair, Rich gave me tech advice, and I still bought not enough RAM.
But I was perusing the internet. I was surfing the web. Do you guys surf the web?
God,
Get to the
just go.
story.
Oh my god!
The headline is surprising new study shows 66% of U.S. streams music. So 66% of Americans stream music.
It's pretty good.
So I have a question.
I didn't finish the headline.
That seems like that's more than I imagined.
Amazon, #1 paid music service.
What?
It's for streaming.
Is YouTube?
What do you
part of
guys
this?
think? What do you guys think of that?
That surprised me, but then when I thought about it, I was like, no, that
I
actually
had
makes sense.
A question. So people with like a Prime account, is that part of their thing?
Yeah. Does anyone have Amazon Prime?
I
No.
do.
No. You have it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have
yeah.
Amazon Prime, you can stream music.
Yes. So Amazon
okay.
Prime.
No.
Didn't even know that.
Amazon Prime.
See,
is
that's exact. You're part of it. That I feel like no one
Yep.
knows that, and they all just have it. right?
Amazon
Yeah.
Prime is the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Oh, it's awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
But I didn't know
I never
that.
leave the house ever, which you guys know how much I love to do that.
That sounds terrible. You should leave the house sometimes.
But yeah,
Wouldn't
Amazon
wanna
Prime.
catch
It's
a tan.
It's $99 for a year. Okay,
Yep.
you get 2-day shipping, right? On mostly everything.
Yep.
Just about everything. You get the Amazon Video service, which is Caleb. Do you use it?
Very rarely.
There's some exclusive shows that are good, right?
Yeah, there are some. There are some.
It's
good.
it's okay. I feel like I'm sure they're working towards making it a lot better. It'll be better, but
There's and there's like a good there's a lot of actually if you don't have HBO, it has a lot of HBO shows like back,
Yep.
like the older ones, and you get the video service and you get the Amazon Prime Music, which is their streaming service. So
I didn't even know that was a thing until
I don't
today.
use it, so I don't want to say
I don't think any of us use it.
Yeah.
My only experience at Amazon Prime is you can do a free trial, and I bought a textbook on Amazon and got free shipping, and then I just cancel it before the month's over.
but it's free 2-day shipping.
I know, it was free 2-day shipping, and then I just got the book, and then at the end of the month, I just canceled the thing. One time I forgot to cancel, they charged me the money, and I called Amazon, and they gave me my money back. I should have just kept it.
Way to go, Amazon.
So, of the 66%, 40% use a free service to stream. So I'm assuming that's like the free Spotify.
Is YouTube in this?
I don't know if YouTube is, but I'm assuming.
I feel like that would definitely be number one, though. Right?
It has to be. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Yeah.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
We'll still talk about the article. It's going to stray away just a little bit. But I read something separately last night, I think, or maybe it was this morning, about how like people. It was like a study about how many people listen to music on YouTube and how it's growing so much, and because they're saying that some fucking Wiz Khalifa song or something has 1 billion views on YouTube, and even 2 or 3 years ago, like no videos had 1 billion views, and now it's happening like all the time, like music videos. So that just means that like so many fucking people are like 1 billion views. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Anyways, continue with the article.
No, that's fine. So 26% are using a paid service.
26%.
So they're paying for like Spotify, RDO. I'm assuming Amazon Prime. Yeah, Amazon Prime. Or there's YouTube Music Key. You know, you can pay for YouTube streaming now. That just takes all the ads out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Followed. Let's see. So US. Yeah. So 6% are using Pandora of the paid subscriptions.
I feel like we should know way more about the Amazon streaming service, because I feel like if you sign up for an Amazon account, does that count as you using that streaming service?
So you have to pay. You have to have Amazon Prime to use it. There's no free.
Okay, so
there's no free. No. You have to pay to have Amazon Prime.
My bad. Never mind.
You know what's weird is I could, if I really thought about it, I talked to a good amount of my friends. I don't have that many friends, but about music and stuff. And
Mark, we all love you.
But I don't think, not that many people I know stream music. Like, I'll start playing, I use RDO. Laugh it up. And I'll play music
sheep of
like
streaming services, which I really like.
Fits my personality. If I start playing music in a car or like on my computer and I'm using the RDO app, people are like, "What is that?" And then I'm just like, "Oh, I pay like $4.99 a month." And there's pretty much every song on here. They're like, whoa, it's like a totally new thing.
Yeah, I still feel that a lot of like I don't want to say regular, but like people that aren't really that into music still don't know that you can do this stuff.
I was just at a bar mitzvah, and probably 90% of my huge family, they don't care about streaming music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They just either wait for their song to get on the radio or look it up.
Yeah, so
one song on YouTube.
There's still like a huge market.
So that's why it's surprising that you said 66% of U.S.
use some sort of streaming service.
Yeah, it's still surprising.
Now that includes like Pandora.
I didn't know there was a
Spotify.
paid Pandora thing.
Yeah, you can. I think you can
has
pay
ads, the free version.
Yeah. The free version has ads, but a lot of people use Pandora. You'd be surprised. Like
my girlfriend uses Pandora.
A lot of like offices use it and stuff like that.
I make fun of her for using Pandora.
I hate Pandora.
I've never used it.
She loves the...
I mean, I used it like once in a while to try it out, but I was just like, this isn't for me.
She loves the excitement of not knowing what the next song is.
Sounds
she doesn't
right.
like listening. She doesn't like listening to albums. She just is like, she's excited for the next song. I don't know.
I wish I was like that, but I'm just like, I know what I want to listen to, and that's why I like Spotify.
But this is, I mean, this is really surprising that Amazon was the top. So I looked into it, and I was just like, how is Amazon the top? There's no way. Guess how many people subscribe? Guess how many people in the U.S. use Spotify? Just use it, free or paid?
10 million.
Yeah, you're right. Actually,
really?
10 million exactly.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Guess how many of them? Guess how many of them are paid accounts, not free?
2 million.
Close. 3 million. 3 million. Wow, Mark, you're really up on your stats lately. You've been just like looking up the stats. So about a third are paid. Guess how many subscribers Amazon Prime has?
15 million.
40 million.
40 million Amazon Prime?
40 million people are paying for Prime, which includes the streaming service.
All right.
So that's where they get you.
Yeah.
But did they just say...
Now, how many people are actually using it? I don't know.
That's
probably not a lot.
Yeah.
So they're just saying if you have Prime, they're counting that as a user?
Well, it's a part of the subscription, the $99 that you pay.
This is all bullshit. Because, like...
Well, it's a part... No, it's not. I mean, it's a part of the subscription.
I should check it out. Maybe I should get rid of my Spotify account.
You could essentially... Amazon Prime is essentially like Netflix, Spotify, and 2-day shipping combined into one. Honestly. because you can.
Yeah, but there's not as much stuff for.
Yeah,
Netflix
the
and
content is the kicker. You know, like it doesn't. You know, whether you like the content or not. That's.
stuff. I don't buy that much stuff online though. You know.
But see, like Amazon Prime is good for like little bullshit, like kind of grocery, like paper towels, like
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that are like really
You can
cheap,
save a
and they
lot
just
of money
they're-
on that.
Oh,
they
dude,
show
it's
up the
huge.
next day.
Dude,
Like,
I do subscribe and save on like shit that's just like I get all the time anyways, and it's just
Really?
like I don't think about it anymore.
Have you guys heard about that thing with Amazon with the buttons in your house?
Yeah, the dash buttons.
That shit's crazy. You heard about that? You put it like on your like cabinet where you keep paper towels, and when you're all out, you press the button and it automatically orders the paper towels.
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's
god.
so cool. Are we the Jetsons?
Yeah.
It's such like a simple idea too. It's like nothing to it. Just
Yeah.
a button.
It's insane.
That's all it is.
We should get an Amazon dash button for Mark for like long sleeve shirts. It's like, oh, I need a new long sleeve. Hit the button.
I bought a
No
couple new
coffee.
long sleeves last week. So psyched. Shout
Dude.
out to Target.
If you can do that with coffee, can we talk about Mark is all in?
We should probably bring this up, Mark.
Yeah.
Why?
You
I'm worried
don't-
about you.
You don't think you're all in, but we know you're all.
You're all in. It's been like a month since you've started.
No, it's been longer than that.
Yeah, Mark's all in on coffee right now.
So
Yeah,
in.
it's all about
I'm worried about you.
It's only been like 3 months. What are you doing?
I'm not doing anything.
I just moved it closer to me.
It's okay.
God
It's okay.
damn it.
Mark.
Caleb, number one most
Mark, you
disturbing
don't.
person
You're
in this
so
world.
into coffee right now that you don't even know that you're into coffee.
I don't.
For how long did you go with just not really doing coffee?
24 and a half
Doing
years.
coffee.
24 and a half years, turning 25 in a month, so it hasn't been that long.
Wow. So you mean
I
you
actively-
had it in the past though,
No, I was actively against it. Hated the taste.
I mean, it makes
but
me
you
happy.
tasted it. You tasted it before, here and there.
On accident, or someone would be like, you might like this, and I'd be like, oh my god, the aftertaste.
What kind of what brought you into coffee?
Even though Atomic is coming to our Halloween party, Gusto down the street, still good, not as good. Sorry, Gusto, you're not listening anyways. Have
Don't worry, no one is.
they have that milkshake thing where it was like fucking. It felt like a milkshake, but it was like Caleb was down with it too.
Oh yeah, it was great.
It was like
like a
chocolate gelato, hot chocolate powder, and like 3 shots of espresso, and that tasted more like coffee than anything I ever drank. And I was like hopped up, and I was like, "What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?" So, and then I got a iced mocha from. It actually started over this. I remember the exact moment. Like it was yesterday. I was at Hampton Beach, and I went to get breakfast with a few of my friends, and they just were like, "Oh, 4 coffees, sounds good." And I didn't want coffee, and they brought it over there. I put a little cream, put a little sugar in it, and I was like, "This is awesome." And then next thing you know, I'm like scoping out the best coffee makers, like finding all the coffee shops. It's like every morning I'm spending like $5 on coffee. It's just
Yeah,
like
you also got me to try an iced mocha, so thank you.
You
really?
So
I think.
Mark, you've
I thought it was the other way around.
you've gone so far down the rabbit hole that you've recently invested in a coffee maker that has an automatic timer. Is that
Yes.
correct?
It's only $25. It was really cheap.
Did you get it from Amazon?
No,
That would have been a great
Coles.
prime purchase.
Mr. Coffee.
Now you did this because you need your coffee ready right when you wake up, right?
I don't need it. It's just cool.
I feel like you need it.
Go
I
a
don't-
week without
I don't
it.
need it.
Go next week, no coffee.
No, well, there's no point in that.
I don't need it, but there's no point to go
Like,
without.
how about this? Every day I've had the coffee maker. I haven't made it every morning.
Yo, I've already
It's only been some mornings.
Caleb. I've already scheduled the intervention for next week. So
Yeah. Looking at me shaking.
You guys drink as much coffee as I do.
yeah, but we admit it that we admit that we actually need it.
When have I ever said, I don't... Okay.
I think
Maybe
you
I do need it. My name is Mark Connolly, and I have a problem. Fuck.
You actually need the coffee. You don't know it, but you do.
Have you gone a
You-
day without it, or like 2 days, and you get a real bad headache?
Oh, it's the worst.
Yeah, I've gone like a morning without it, and I'm just like, shit, and I drink coffee, I feel better.
Yeah,
Exactly.
You need
dude.
it.
I actually
That's like everyone in the world, though.
Exactly. I'm not saying like
I walked into work the other day and Mark was outside smoking a cigarette and drinking a Dunkin's. I was just he's just like, I need it. I can't stop.
Both hands shaking. What's up, man? Gotta get my fix somehow. I plop the ashes in the coffee too. Keep drinking. Crank, crank, crank.
Gotta have your donkeys.
Yeah. So
Actually, since we've had nice coffee shops around, fuck Dunkin' Donuts.
Wow.
I'm 3 months in, I'm a coffee snob. That shit's water.
So, Mark, can you admit that you need it in your life?
I need coffee in my life.
Thank
So
you.
do we all. It's okay.
Thank you.
I wish I'd be here to sip down all the iced mochas on Halloween for Atomic, but I'm not going to be here.
I can't wait.
You think Chris is an asshole now? Think of how he'd be without his coffee in the morning.
Exactly. you know when I haven't had my coffee yet.
So speaking of that, Chris, we have the most miserable segment in podcasting coming up.
Yes.
He's got glasses.
What else? No, keep going.
I don't know the rest. It's a new haircut. Rich will put it in again.
I'll put it in again.
He's miserable. He's got glasses. He's got a new haircut. It's tour time with miserable Chris.
We have to put like a beat behind it or something, you know, like a little bit of pizzazz. No, actually, can you do like the little
No,
like
it needs like
the ride, you know, the ride
yes.
symbol.
It needs brushes on the snare and the bang. Ding,
All right, we'll work on that. Yeah, we'll work on that.
If any more effort's put into it, it's going to be lame.
Nah,
No.
probably. But
Chris,
it's fine.
it's tour time with miserable Chris. Chris, can you tell us about the tours?
Yes. Okay, so we have a couple new tours to announce. Birds and Row announced they'll be touring Europe starting November 11th through the 24th.
Can we just harp on the fact that November 11th is 11/11 and everyone should make a wish that day? Continue.
Thank you. Thanks, Mark.
Wish that Birds and Row comes to their town.
Wish granted.
Europe. What up? You get to see Birds and Row.
They're also going to be seeing two of our other bands.
Oh, this is a big one.
This is a real big one. Modern Life is War and Touche Amore will be touring with Gorilla Biscuits in Europe.
Oh, wow.
What?
Yeah.
Did you say Gorilla Biscuits?
Yeah, dude. Shit's crazy.
Dude, when does that
Start today.
Damn it, Rich. Home. Wait, when does that tour start?
Starts February 26th through March 5th.
Today, Chris.
Start today.
Wait, what?
The tour starts today.
He's referring to the Gorilla Biscuits
Sorry,
LP.
just
starts
Oh, sorry.
Bad.
That was a bad joke. But
Yeah, of course.
yeah.
Bad joke made worse. All right, let's keep trucking on.
So yeah, that wraps it up with tours. We're always updating the tour part of our site, so go to deathwishinc.com/tours for more info and updates.
Hell yeah, go there, live there, bookmark it.
Yeah.
I use bookmarks. I got bookmark folders. It's like, oh shit, what do I need?
I
Shipping
bookmarked
websites?
my RSS
Ooh.
feed.
Well,
What does
Caleb.
RSS stand for?
I actually don't even know. That's a really good question.
Wow, dude.
Dude, you
Random
don't know
access
what
memory.
it stands for?
Caleb, it's about that time.
It's time.
It's time for Film School with Rich.
It's time for it already.
Yeah.
What'd you
And
watch?
I watched The Thing.
The Thing.
But before we go any further,
Yeah.
guys, we have a sponsor.
We have. Oh my god! Wait, I don't.
Shit.
I don't have to like.
You don't have to sponsor this segment of
Sorry, I
Film
just
School
have to
with Rich.
reposition myself sitting because my wallet's just so fucking fat.
So here we go. Film School with Rich is brought to you by Glory Kid Limited. You guys all know Glory Kid, right? Yeah. We sell their records on the store.
GKR.
Glory Kid has a new
LTD.
release from Mercy Ties entitled Proper Corruption, which will be in stores on November 20th. Stay tuned to the end of the podcast because we have an exclusive song from that album
Oh shit!
on our podcast. So if you stay on and listen to the end, you'll be able to hear that new song.
This is a podcast first. This is exciting.
Yes. So you can hear our new song, and you can actually pre-order the album now at store.deathwishinc.com. And Caleb,
Yeah.
if they pre-order,
Should they bundle? They should bundle.
they should bundle. You should always bundle. But if you go and pre-order that album, you can actually use a coupon code. And what is that coupon code this week?
The Thing. One word.
And you'll get 10% off your entire order at store.deathwishinc.com, even on the new Mercy Ties LP. So,
Damn, dude, that's a deal.
yeah, so you can get a discount on a pre-order. So that's awesome. So our thanks to Glory Kid for sponsoring Film School with Rich. And go pre-order Mercy Ties, Proper Corruption. And we'll put the link in the show notes if you want to go do that. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
And make sure when you pre-order to use that code, The Thing, one word, and get 10% off your entire order.
Awesome.
Thanks, Glory Kid.
Yeah, thank you.
So, Caleb, who has seen The Thing? Has everyone seen it?
I don't think anyone.
I didn't watch it.
I've seen it because I watched it last night.
I rewatched it last night for the 20th time. You know.
Yeah,
No, probably like the 5th time.
is it one of your favorites?
Oh yeah. What'd you think? Let's get to it. Let's get into it.
I liked the opening.
You liked the opening.
Here we go, ready?
I figured you'd hate the opening.
There we go. I liked it.
All
That
right.
was good.
I love the actual titles.
I liked the opening and it looked good.
Yo, did you know what they did for the title? Where the thing, like the text comes up, and it's
No.
like burning. They burned a garbage bag in front of a aquarium.
Oh, really?
Practical effects, dude.
I was upset that they were shooting at a dog.
Yeah,
That made me sad.
Did you? I mean, it all comes full circle.
Yeah. So let's talk about it. The Thing. The story was a beginning very slow.
No,
It
it starts with them like
Yeah, that was good. That
Okay.
was good. The
Yeah.
opening scene was good, but it's definitely a build up. How about that?
yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess
It's not one of those movies where the opening scene is like this guy running through a building that's blowing up. You know what I mean? It's not like it's not like no. It's
movies didn't used to do that. Really.
no. Well, they didn't.
No, that's like a new thing where you
Really?
Where it just starts in like a random action scene.
Yeah,
Everything's going. Yeah, that's like a Michael Bay thing.
Those are my favorite kind of movies.
It's probably not even a new thing. I'm probably talking out of my ass, but anyway, doesn't matter.
So but there is there's an incident going on. It's in Antarctica, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So there's a bunch of scientists that are on Antarctica, and they're at this base somewhere in Antarctica. Mm-hmm. We don't do we know? I don't know the actual location. I guess.
No, we don't know the location. We don't know what they're actually studying or
Didn't
researching.
they mention like South America at some point in the movie? So I don't know if it was closer to there.
I don't remember.
I don't know. But
Real quick, I don't think we need to recap the whole story.
I think we do.
Why?
I don't know.
You might spoil it for someone.
If you're listening at this point,
we spoil things.
Yeah.
Unless it's
if you
new.
haven't seen this movie since and it's been out since 1982, that's your own fault, Rich. I'll talk to myself. I'm going to say the things I liked about this movie first. The effects were fun.
The effects are incredible.
There's some really good ones, and there's some not so good ones in there too.
Which ones don't you think were good? Or you didn't think were good?
Like the actual thing where the thing takes over whatever it's taking over, like the bodies and stuff like that. That stuff was cool. That looked real good.
Yeah. Okay.
There was certain things where I don't know what sort of effect that they use, like stop motion or something like that.
I think almost all the stop motion got taken out. It's all like puppetry.
Okay.
Just everything's just lathered in Vaseline.
There was a few that were just like, okay, this didn't do it for me. It didn't do the effect.
Okay.
But no, it was.
But when they hit for you, they hit.
They were real good. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
The dog.
The doctor losing his arms.
Yes. One of the best scenes.
All right. How about this? Up to that point, I was very so-so about the movie. I was like, oh, it's good. I like it. It's good. Mm-hmm. And then that scene happened. I was like, holy shit, this is awesome. Like, that was the defining scene in the movie.
Okay, that's it. Because the defining scene for me is the blood test scene.
Really?
Oh my god, I love that scene so much.
Really?
Yes, it's so... They're tied to the couch, and they're going one by one, testing the blood, and then he starts, like, shaking. Oh my god, it's so creepy.
No doubt about it. The doctor, his arms getting cut off, was the best scene in the movie.
That's awesome too, but the blood test scene is the scene.
You know why I was not expecting that to happen at all? Like him to just fall through like the cavity of the guy's chest. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then the head pulls off and like Spider walks away.
Yes, that was very cool as well. The movie looks great. It's just
not blurry.
Generally looks good. Yeah,
wasn't blurry?
Not like Blade Runner or Indiana Jones.
Fucker.
Like All right, this came out in 80s. When did Indiana Jones come out?
Around the same time.
This movie has way better effects than Indiana Jones does.
Yeah.
100 times better.
Yeah.
There's more to movies than special effects.
Yeah, but like, yeah, but I understand that, of course. But like, this movie did it way better.
All right, that's fine.
How can people like Indiana Jones? It makes no sense. I'm going to keep on going back to this.
Okay, so
The movie sucks.
a few things I wanted to say about this one. So you liked it overall?
Yes,
You'd say?
and I want to talk about the controversy at the end too.
Okay, good, because I was going to ask you about that.
Yes.
You did some research on this one. I'm proud of you.
Did a great job.
Okay, don't get too cocky. So, when this came out, a lot of critics thought it was just like a gore fest, just like special effects, blah, blah, blah. There's nothing else to it. But I think there is a lot more to it with like the team dynamics and like you don't know who to trust, you don't know who's the thing, and like how it, it's kind of like Lord of the Flies, like where...
Can you explain this to me? Was it, and I think that's right, it was an organism that was taking over people, or like what was it?
Yeah.
Is that what?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Like it shows you very explicitly on that computer screen
thing. Yeah. I know. I got that. I got that. I just wanted to make sure that I got it right.
Yeah, I think there's a lot more like deeper things you can look into with this, like all the like who to trust. Do you even trust yourself? Mm-hmm. Like, because especially with the blood test scene, you look at Knowles. They're about to test his blood. It looks like he's not even sure. He's like worried. Like you'd think they'd be sure, but like at this point, it's like, am I the thing? Would if the thing takes me over, do I
even know?
Yeah. Like it's like, there's so many great things to like.
Yes.
Pull from this.
Yes. So, they find. Let me ask you this too.
Sure.
There is the doctor that they had in the shack.
Yeah, Wilford Brimley.
Good morning. I'm Wilford Brimley, and I'd like to talk to you for a few minutes about diabetes.
Diabetes. Mark, you want to give us a diabetes impression?
I'm not sure what you guys are
really?
talking about.
You don't know this reference?
All right,
I'd be glad to join along if I knew.
We'll put it in the show notes. There's a there's a video of Wilford Brimley doing a diabetes commercial. He ends up like breaking through the floorboards or something like that and making a ship underneath. Like so that he was infected with he was the thing.
Yeah,
at one point.
So the thing could be multiple people at the same time.
Okay,
and also, I think it doesn't like explicitly tell you this, but you can kind of gather it from what you see in the movie. I think the thing realizes, I'm in fucking Antarctica. Where am I going to go? So he's trying to build a spaceship to either get off Earth or go somewhere just to get the hell out of there.
Or freeze again and wait.
Exactly. And then that's what they say at the end. So
yes. Okay. So, spoiler alert, end of the movie, everything gets blown to shit, basically.
Because they basically say, hey, we're not going to get out of here alive. We need to stop the thing from taking over the world.
Right.
So take it all down with me.
The last scene in the movie is, I didn't realize it at the time, but the most, I don't want to say, but it left the most questions at the end.
Exactly.
So the end of the movie is only two guys left, McCready and Childs.
Mm-hmm.
Childs.
Child, like Childs.
I thought it was Childs.
It sounds like Childs. It's Childs.
Childs.
Yeah.
Okay. The two of them are left. McCready just like fucked up the thing, and one of the things that was infected by the thing.
the big bad boy.
Yeah. And he's walking out of this burning building and finds Child and said, where the hell were you? Like, where were you?
Yeah,
basically.
Where were you? You were gone the whole.
Yeah, gone the whole time. You didn't help me fuck up this monster thing, and.
Plus, they saw somebody leave from Child's post. So it's like, what were you doing?
Yeah. So basically, they said, he thinks he's the thing. Mm-hmm. McCready has a bottle that he's walking around with at the end.
Yep, some whiskey.
He was a drinker, so obviously people thought that.
What else is there to do in Antarctica?
Right, but he does not drink out of it.
But
so right before he fucked up that monster with some like Molotov cocktails, so people think that it was gasoline or kerosene in there.
Mm-hmm. What kind of cocktail?
Molotov?
Cool. Continue. Sorry.
Why?
I just thought it was Molotov.
Like the record label.
Exactly.
Yes.
Sorry. Continue. I thought whatever.
So he hands it over to Childs, and says, and he takes a sip out of it, and nothing. So that's the number one. He takes a sip out of a bottle that is supposedly whiskey, but it's not. Right? Did you read about this?
Pretty sure it's whiskey.
Did you? I obviously did more research than Caleb on this.
No, I know where you're going with this, but
and he has no reaction to it. He just takes a sip and puts it down. Mm-hmm. Because McCready never sips out of that bottle.
Well, they say earlier on in the movie, everyone should make their own food and drink, because even if since it's like to a cellular level, it'll take over. So even if you like drink some of it, it'll take you over.
And they're outside, 40 below. Mm-hmm. While McCready is talking, air is coming out of his mouth.
Yes.
Right? And you see his breath, because obviously warm breath creates air. You can see in the cold. Now, when Childs is talking, that doesn't happen.
No breath.
No breath.
All right. Do you want me to debunk this for you right now?
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay.
This was the theory. This is the theory I read about.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
So the breath thing is just a lighting issue. You can actually see his breath if you look closely. You can see it. It's just the lighting of the scene. All the actors and even the director, John Carpenter, have said that's not.
So that's more. I don't want to say it was an accident, but maybe it was sort of an accident.
A happy accident. It's definitely cool that you can't see his breath, because it's like, ooh, it makes you wonder. It's cool. But also, earlier on, remember when I forget his name, the redheaded one? I think it's Fuchs. I forget his name. Sorry, but the redheaded one, he's mid change and he runs out into the storm, and like his hands are still forming, right?
Yeah.
He looks over and screams, and just breath comes out. So that so the thing there has breath, but it doesn't at the end. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
So the breath is just like
okay.
Okay. So yeah. So the breath doesn't matter. The whiskey, I wouldn't look too far into it. The end is supposed to be ambiguous.
Really?
Yes.
So you don't think
John Carpenter refuses to tell anyone what he.
So you don't think that he left any clues that?
Oh no, it's definitely hinting. It's hinting all over every which way, because it doesn't want you to know for sure.
Okay.
I like to think that they're both human and they're just going to die. They're just going to freeze to death. That's my favorite ending. That's what I like to think.
Because I actually really enjoy endings like this, where they don't give a definitive answer to what happened.
Sometimes endings like this can be done really fucking poorly, and they can be done really well like this. But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot to look into at the ending. It's a big deal. Pisses a lot of people off. Also, so you were asking me which version of the Thing to watch. There's the one from 1951, which is like, it's called The Thing from Another Planet or something like that. Which this is technically a remake of. And there's the prequel from 2011, I want to say. So they answer a few more questions in the prequel, as far as to like the Norwegians' backstory and stuff like that. But none of it, like it's unnecessary. The prequel's terrible, and it doesn't matter. Just like let the ending be ambiguous, and it's good,
Yeah, so the first half of the movie, if I was going to rate it, I was probably like, it's like a 5 out of 10. It's an okay movie. It's fine. I like it. But not crazy.
I honestly don't think it's that slow, though.
Personally, this is my personal opinion. This is Film School with Rich. It's not Film School with Caleb. But the second half of the movie, for me, was much better.
We can agree on that, sure.
For me. The dude's hands getting cut off and the ending were fantastic.
Yes. So, great movie. You liked it?
So, I liked it. Thumbs up. What's our rating? What's our official rating system?
I think it's just thumb up. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up,
thumbs down.
What?
4 bags of popcorn.
What did you think? What's your theory on what happened at the end?
I think
Do you have one?
I don't have an actual theory, but I just, like I said, I like to think they're both human at the end, and they're just going to freeze it.
No way. I think Child Childs is.
I think the Thing is still alive
Thing.
somewhere, but I don't think it's Childs.
I think it is.
I don't think so.
You're wrong.
Okay.
And that's
I think it's a much more bleaker and interesting ending if they're both human and they both think each other's the Thing, but they're both actually human and they're just going to sit there and wait and be like, all right, let's see who breaks first, and they just freeze to death.
Yeah, that's probably most likely what happened.
I just love that as an ending because that's just like, oh man, that's fucking mean, you know. But
there we go.
could be anything. It's ambiguous on purpose.
Very cool. So, Caleb, what's my movie for next episode?
Psycho.
Psycho.
Have you seen it?
I have not.
Good. We're doing that.
Nice. What year was this movie released? Do you know? Oh, we didn't even get to do. Did you have a fun fact about this?
I mean, I already told you
Okay,
with the opening titles.
Okay, cool. Well, we love Caleb's fun facts.
I mean, I have more, but we're going long. So
we're going Psycho.
We're going to watch Psycho.
It's a shame this wasn't earlier because at the Cabot Theater they showed Psycho like last weekend.
Damn it, that would have been
cool.
awesome to go to together.
I think they're doing.
I would never hang out with you outside of work.
You have before.
They're showing like Night of the Living Dead. I think this weekend.
That's not a bad one.
So okay, I'll watch that. And just to remind you guys, you can use the coupon code The Thing and get 10% off your pre-order for Mercy Ties Proper Corruption.
Thanks to Glory Kid.
Yep, and your entire order. So thanks to Glory Kid for sponsoring this segment of Film School with Rich.
Stick around for that song.
Yes, make sure you listen to the end and you'll hear the brand new song from Mercy Ties. All right. We got some questions. We got questions. We got emails. We got hashtags. We got phone... No, we don't have phone calls this week. No, we don't. But let's start it off on email. One from Matt Angelchik. Long-time listener of Death Talk. He's been listening all the way since 2014. Long time.
Oh fuck! This question is wild.
If the viewers had to vote one of you guys off the podcast each week, who would be the last man standing?
Damn.
You know what? I'm going to say right now, I'd get voted off first. There's no doubt about it.
Really?
There has to be a bad guy, and I'm that guy. Okay.
Well, no. I feel like for any
I think
podcast,
you want to be the bad guy more than you are the bad guy.
Yeah, and plus, I feel like people generally just like pick on the host just because like the host talks the most, so people are like, "Oh, that fucking host."
I'm glad you referred to me as the host. Thank you.
Don't get used to it.
The hostess with the mostest.
Yes. So, what do you think, Caleb? Be honest. Be honest.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's me as well, but whatever.
I think the last man standing would be Chris. Everyone finds him endearing.
Yeah, there you go.
No, I think
honestly, I figured I'd be voted off.
I think Mark would be the last person to not, because I think people like Mark because he's
Mark.
He's a nice guy and like,
and plus
He's just silly all
he's
the
like,
time.
oh, I drink coffee. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, plus like it's just it's cute, you know, and he's funny at jokes.
Yeah. He's just a good guy.
Funny at jokes.
I
drink coffee. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I want to know about technology, but what is it? RSS what?
What's the difference between a router and a modem?
What the hell is
The Comcast
RAM?
guy's at my apartment and it's not working.
That was a real question.
Yeah, so
People
Mark
were
would definitely be
wondering.
the last man standing on this. It's going to be the Mark show one day.
Probably.
I wouldn't do
let's,
it. but-
Let's just say I don't know who would be I don't know who would be kicked off, but I think Mark is definitely the favorite. Make sense?
I agree.
Yeah, I think
agree
Mark
with
is
that.
definitely, yeah. I think I'd be voted off first. I think Chris would be next.
Yeah.
And then Caleb would be next after
I'm
that.
flattered.
Because
Awesome.
I think
I figured my bad jokes would just land me like.
well, I think a good amount of people don't like you, but there's probably some people that do like you as well.
Well, hey, to all those people who do, I use coupon code the thing.
You're like 50-50 with the audience.
50-50. I
Some,
guess I'll have to take
I can't
that.
remember the name of his handle, but some guy that sends in questions all the time on Twitter he tweeted. Deathwish tweeted a photo of me with a pumpkin because I thought the pumpkin was
I'll put it in the show notes.
wait, whatever, yada yada yada. And some kid tweeted underneath it saying, now that I know what Mark looks like, everything is ruined forever.
yeah.
I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
That was good.
You just ruin the. It's like meeting your favorite like celebrity and finding out that celebrity's an asshole.
Wait,
It's
Mark,
more realistically, I've listened to podcasts, don't know what people look like, and then I see what they look like, and I'm like, that does not match. I like think of, or when you read have you guys ever read a book before?
What's a book?
Yeah,
What's
people
that?
probably have no clue that I look almost exactly like Chris Pratt.
nice try.
That's a lie.
Silence.
That's a big lie.
I've like read a book before where like you picture the characters one way and then they make a movie out of it, and you're like, that's not what they look like.
I wonder what people imagine you look like. Draw pictures, send them
All right,
in.
how about this? Here's a contest.
Draw what you think we look
All
like.
right, no, email us. Email us, deathtalk@deathwishinc.com. Send in our celebrity look-alike of what you think we look like.
Yes!
Okay?
That's awesome.
Okay.
We should
I
definitely
cannot
do that.
wait.
Okay. Should we do a prize for this?
Yeah, of course.
$25 gift certificate to the store.
That sounds good.
Whoever wins, and it'll be based on our vote. So email us, deathtalk@deathwishinc.com, and attach a photo of each person and explain. Like, I would say, Caleb looks like
Jim Carrey.
Louis C.K.
You fucking ass.
That's if you don't know what he looks like.
If you don't know what I look like,
Yeah.
Chris Evans, probably, right?
Mark, I think Mark would look like George Clooney.
Wow.
Mark
just
gets
wish
that
Clooney.
was true. Wish that was
We
true.
already said he was the favorite, all right?
There's this show on NBC called Parenthood, and there's this real weird schlub with glasses, and multiple people are like, "You look a lot like that guy." I was like, fuck you guys.
So yeah, what you think our celebrity look-alike is? It doesn't have to be. It would just be funny to think what if you haven't seen us in person or on the internet, what you think we look like.
I'm out because everybody saw me at that fucking Daria contest.
I won't. We should save this for next episode, but have people told you that you look like a celebrity before, and
Yeah,
you've been like really offended by who they actually think you look like?
I've never.
Don't say it because you don't want to ruin the contest. But I had one. I'm just like, you guys actually think I look like this person? Like that sucks.
Well, the person that is assigned the lookalike never likes it. They're always just like, what? They don't see it, but everyone else does.
Yeah.
So it's just you know.
Someone told my girlfriend she looked like Monica Lewinsky one time. She doesn't at all, and she was so offended.
All right,
She was
Mark's
like,
girlfriend is
so
not
funny.
included in the contest.
Yes,
You don't have to send a
leave
picture.
her out of this.
So send 4 pictures who you think each of us look like by our voices.
This is sick. I like this.
So yeah, deathtalk@deathwishinc.com. Be a part of the show. And you'll win a $25 gift certificate to the Deathwish store.
Well, we will contact you directly for that.
Yeah.
Whoever wins.
Yeah, and if if you think I look like Robert Downey Jr., that's fine, you know. All right, let's go to Twitter. Ask Death Talk. This is from a person that has a bunch of symbols as their Twitter handle, so I can't actually see what this is. Who sent it in? So, worst Halloween costume that you've had. Mine was a construction paper crown, and it said, and I said it was simply the king. He was just a paper crown.
nice.
Anyone want to start? Caleb, you have a good one.
I don't have like an interesting one. My costumes are usually sick.
Yeah.
I just wore a suit one year because I didn't
And
have
where you were
anything.
just like a good-looking guy or
yeah,
something?
just, the opposite of what I normally
Yeah.
wear. That was probably the worst.
Mark, Chris, anything?
Let me think for a second. Worst
let me
costume.
think.
What about you?
Oh, okay. I have two. One
Yeah.
was kind of offensive, and one was just like, it was the worst costume.
I
sure
have a
you wanna-
super offensive one I won't
Oh
share.
God.
Well, it's not like... My mom, like, I don't know, like... I didn't know when I was a kid. You go to the costume store or whatever. We had a Party Needs. You guys know what Party Needs is? there's a couple of them around Massachusetts.
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, there was one in Waltham, and we go to the costume store and she's like, pick something out you want, and I was like, oh, I want to be that guy, and it's a hobo.
I was like a homeless guy one time.
Yeah, and
When I was like a really young kid.
I thought
It's
it was
really weird. Yeah.
and I was a young kid, and I didn't know what it was. I was like, I want to be a hobo. It was a guy with like a cigar and like a one of those like
the stick with the bandana at the end.
Yeah, and she's like, okay, yeah, you could be that. I was just like, okay, cool. And then I went to school the next day as the hobo, And now looking back at it, I'm just like, that sucks. Like, why did my mom let me be that? Like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
she's probably just like, he's a kid, whatever.
Different time, yeah, I know. Different time,
also
different
that.
place. And I was also a Ninja Turtle about 3 years in a row.
I was a Ninja Turtle too.
And the pants, so like the costume was like you had to wear clothes underneath the costume because it wasn't like something that would like cover you up because it was like made of plastic. And I'm so pumped. I have like the Michelangelo mask on, the plastic
Good
pants,
choice.
plastic pants, and plastic shirt. I don't know why it was like made of the material that like a picnic table would have like a on top of it. You know what I mean?
Like I know what you mean.
And literally, I walk out.
Almost like a garbage
pants rip instantly, like right down the ass, and I had to, it sucked because I was like really upset that, but
That's awesome.
Did we talk about our costumes last Halloween?
we might have.
I think we might have, but
Might have.
Yeah, we
it's
did.
okay.
We did.
might have.
I just remembered something that I've never told you guys. One year, I went around with my friend, and he had like a fake gun, and I didn't really have much of a costume. It was just like some bullshit. So he would like kind of stay back with the gun. He'd point it at me. I would walk up to the door and like, trick or treat. And then he would yell from like the yard, be like, all right, put the candy in the basket or he gets it.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's pretty cool.
Also
that was
scary.
that was a fun one. Yeah, and he was like, all right, don't be a hero. Heroes get people killed.
That's sick.
That was a good year. Got a lot of candy.
So when was that? Like last year?
Yeah, that was me and Chris last year.
Mark, anything?
One year I was a blues brother, but I didn't have another friend to be the other blues brother.
That's really sad.
That's sick. So like I was just one blues brother, but
That's
I've
probably
never seen that movie, but like, were you like Belushi or what's
I
his
wasn't
name?
a specific one. There was Blues
What, can
Brothers.
you tell the difference at all by their
They're
costumes?
just
alone?
wearing suits.
Okay. I didn't know if there was
and the
any.
hat and the sunglasses.
I didn't know if there was anything that like was a little bit different. You know, what
I
I mean?
just said we're on a mission from God a lot all night. So
I don't know what that reference is, but it sounds great.
yeah, that was it. I was a vampire for like 5 years in a row. It's to
Yeah.
the point where it wasn't really fitting me anymore. Like my pants rode up to like here, but I just kept wearing it. I liked the red medallion it came with.
Chris, what about last year when you went as Justin Bieber?
I mean, that's every day for me.
Chris's life is dressing up as Justin Bieber.
Yeah, that's on purpose. I just do it every day. One year I was a banana, but like the costume was so awful that like I had to like fill it with like newspaper because like it just like was just like it was awful.
It was like tilting at the top and stuff.
Yeah,
Do you have any
like,
pictures of that?
I might.
Please
I don't
send
know.
them in. I gotta put that in the show notes.
I'll find. I'll look. I'll take a look. Yeah, but yeah, that costume sucked. It's like newspaper just falling out. It's like cool.
Chris the banana.
Yep.
Banana Chris.
Yep.
All right. Here's another one from our friend Keith Edge at Keith Edge 21.
Oh, shit.
Former
Sup, Keith?
intern.
What's up, Keith?
Read his AMA on Reddit on our Reddit page.
Check him out weekly on Tuesdays with Tay.
Oh yeah, he's on there. He's
Yeah.
he's interning for Run for Cover now.
Yeah, past 2 weeks he's been on there.
Damn, he's the king of interning.
He is.
Yeah.
He's
Intern
great.
king. Keith, come back.
Yeah. Come back to Deathwish.
We see how it is, Keith.
Yeah. He's actually just a spy there. He's actually going to bring back a lot of
Okay.
what intel. Yeah. So.
We're really happy for you, Keith. Rich is being a jerk.
What is everyone's favorite Halloween / scary movie?
Hell yeah.
don't-
Mark, what's yours?
Don't really like scary movies at all.
Mark, are you scared of scary? Are you actually scared?
Without a doubt.
there's-
Just saw the...
So you wouldn't watch The Thing?
I would have if you made me, but I wouldn't. I don't like feeling scared. Oh, I'm a pussy, I'm a wuss, whatever. It's fine. Everyone gets mad at me. My girlfriend gets mad at me for not liking scary movies. She just made me watch Blair Witch Project like last month. It was a rough
You
night's
couldn't
sleep.
handle it?
Rough night's sleep. I'm never going
There's
camping.
Halloween movies that aren't scary, though. Do you like any of those? Hocus Pocus? Monster
free-
Squad?
Ghostbusters.
Feel free to
Hocus
tweet.
Pocus is
Feel free to
good.
tweet scary pictures to Mark.
Is The Nightmare Before Christmas a Halloween or Christmas movie?
I haven't seen it.
It's like
I guess
both.
you could count it for both. Why not?
That's a pretty good one. I haven't seen it in a long time. That might be it.
All right. Caleb, you probably have like 17, but what's your favorite?
I mean, Evil Dead, obviously.
Like
Actually,
the first one?
Specifically Halloween, though, I'm going to go with Trick or Treat.
Well, the first Evil Dead or the second Evil Dead?
I count them all as one movie, even though it's not. Probably Evil Dead 1 or 2, yeah. I don't know, I can't pick one.
Hocus Pocus?
No.
Charlie Brown's Halloween special? Is that a thing?
Is that
Yes.
a thing?
The Great Pumpkin.
I don't know. I like watching a good amount of like horror films during October. Evil Dead 2 is always a thing.
There you go.
Watching Hellraiser, like just like I don't know. It doesn't need to be super scary. It can be kind of like a shitty B movie horror film. But
I don't know if I have an answer for this because obviously I haven't seen very many movies.
The Thing.
I like that movie a lot. Yeah.
There you go.
I don't know what Jason this is. But what's the one where he's in like New York City?
Yes.
I like that one.
Jason Goes to Manhattan.
Yeah.
That's sick. He punches the guy his head off.
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Is that the
Did you see?
I haven't seen that in a long time, but that always makes me laugh.
Did you see Jason X when he's in space?
No, I saw
I don't
Freddy
think I've ever
vs.
seen
Jason.
that one.
Freddy vs. Jason, also amazing. Jason X, incredible. It is so.
Really?
I'm definitely gonna watch.
It's
that.
insane. It's Jason in space. He's got like a chrome mask. It's so dumb.
It's so dumb, but that sounds amazing.
I'll have to watch it. Very cool.
I don't like scary movies, but I saw the first Halloween, and that irked me to my core. But it was awesome.
Oh,
I
you
thought
know
it was
what? I
wicked
just
good.
remember Chucky. Chucky's probably one of my favorite
like Chucky,
ones.
yeah?
Yeah, big
Cool.
fan. Big fan.
I never saw.
I had
it.
a doll that kind of looked like Chucky.
Chucky
kid.
legitimately
And
freaked
it was-
me out
yeah,
when I was a
same.
kid.
Yeah,
I never
loved-
saw the movie, just the commercials made me like.
Loved
I
it.
remember actually having. This is so embarrassing. I remember actually having a thought sitting in bed, terrified of Chucky, that like a door closed of a door, and I was like, "Can he drive? Is he here?" Like I remember honestly thinking that. So let's go to the next thing.
And I liked Independence Day.
Yeah, we know.
We get it.
Someone mentioned me on Twitter the other day because someone was like talking shit about Independence Day on Twitter. I thought that was funny.
Oh, that's
I'm sorry I forget your name, but thank you for
must be
mentioning that.
nice.
Yeah.
Good for you.
That was funny. Cool. That's it for questions. So if you do want to be a part of the show,
Oh, sorry. There's another question I got directly that I forgot to tell you guys about.
oh really?
Yeah, it's a quick one.
Okay.
This is from Christopher. I'm not going to say his last name.
Nolan.
Not me.
Nolan.
Yes, this is from Christopher Nolan. Love the podcast. Caleb, your film school segment is revolutionary. I've been sending it to everyone I know.
He made this up.
No, that's Christopher Nolan. Okay, this is real. Love the podcast, film school, and for the most part, I'm quite okay with the classics being taught. However, I urge you to, at least once in a while, go a bit further and present something more challenging. My very, very strong suggestion would be Amores Perros by Mexican director Inarritu, or the follow-up movie 21 Grams. What do you think? What do you think about that, Rich? You want to go deeper? This is great. I would love to do this, Christopher, but
I can barely make it through like Indiana Jones.
he thought the thing was slow.
The most like all right.
So I'm not going to make you watch The Bicycle Thief.
I think the most
you know?
I think the deepest movie that I've ever seen that I felt like, oh man, I'm kind of like a cool like film dude.
I'm so excited to see what this is.
No, I went to my local theater, the Embassy in Waltham, Mass, right off of Moody Street. Come by.
I'll be there.
And I watched. I forget the movie's name, and I'm sorry. Hold on, Caleb. You know what it is.
Okay.
It's a movie about Hitler that is all in black and white and with all the subtitles.
Schindler's List.
No, Mark.
Oh, I do know what you're talking about. I can't think of the name either. Shit.
Hold on, I'm looking it up on my computer.
It's the one that all the gifs are from, of him yelling?
Yes.
Yeah, I can't think of the name either. Damn it.
I was hoping you're gonna be like, I watched The Artist.
Guys, talk amongst yourselves for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Downfall.
Downfall, yes.
All right.
That's it.
All right. I mean, I have to I have to give that to you.
That's pretty good, right? That's like...
I actually haven't even seen that.
Oh, it's a great film.
Yeah.
I actually really liked it.
I heard it's pretty good.
Yeah.
But
So you're a film guy now. You just...
Yeah, I'm basically a buff.
yeah, that's... I mean, hey, thanks for listening, and I would love to... I would love to give him some...
I'm sorry, what, Christopher?
Yes.
Christopher's name? Christopher, there's no way I could... I haven't even seen, like, the things that I have to see. You know what I mean?
His suggestions were good, too, but it's like, nah, can't.
It just reminded me of a episode of Portlandia.
Which one?
Do you know where the mailman, like, the Carrie Brownstein tries to return her Netflix DVD?
Yeah.
And and he's like, no, you have to watch this. You have to watch this. And it's like this, like, crazy film and whatever. It's...
Yeah,
I remember
just
that
gotta
one.
watch it.
I'll link in the show notes. Link in the show notes.
But hey, feel free to send me suggestions to watch. I like
Yeah,
that. I like
Caleb
that
will
stuff.
actually watch them.
I will.
Not me.
I'll talk about them, but you know,
I just do this for work.
yeah, Rich, you know, he doesn't enjoy anything.
Very cool. So yeah, if you want to be a part of the show and send us a question, you can use the hashtag AskDeathTalk on Twitter. Email us deathtalk@deathwishinc.com or call Death Talk hotline 754-70-DTALK. That's 754-703-8255. DTALK, Mark. I pointed at you when I did that.
Sorry,
you
I
love
was
when I
reading.
do that part.
Yeah, it's funny.
And leave your first name and where you're from and a brief message, and we'll play it on the show.
So, Rich, what are you into this week?
Oh man, you guys know what I'm into this week.
I do.
I don't.
Unfortunately,
So I got this new program on my computer.
Oh Jesus!
I'm also into this by default.
Yes.
As Rich will explain.
I got this new computer, this program on my computer. I actually have had it for a little bit, and it's a little, I don't want to say complicated, but it's like I was a little much to
It's
get into.
intimidating.
Yeah, it's called OmniFocus, and it's like a task manager, and I set it up so I can assign. I oversee a lot of the things that happen here, right? So very often need help from people to get tasks done, overall projects done here, right?
You delegate.
Yes, I have to do that. So, with this, I set it up so I can delegate tasks to people in work. So, but you can use this as just a general to-do list, and it's actually been very helpful. It's helping me get things done that I need to get done every day.
He showed me he plans his water breaks.
Yeah, I have a set time that I go to the bathroom.
Breaks.
Yes. No, I don't go that far.
I was gonna say.
I don't go that far, but
Honestly, I believed you.
I wouldn't be
saying
surprised.
that.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's tough, especially us being a small business, to make sure that everything gets done that needs to get done.
Lot to do.
There's a lot of little things that you would never even think that you have to get done every time here. And this program allows me to kind of get everything out of my mind, put down what I need to get done for the day, and then assign them and delegate them and put them in a time that's available to me.
You're
Like
starting
right now, I have a phone call scheduled for in 19 minutes, actually, so we have to wrap up this podcast that I need to take.
You're starting to sell me on it because my reminders and like Evernote.
Yo, Caleb's
it's getting
reminders
insane.
is so crazy. Whenever I see his computer, it's
mine
like
used to be like
nuts.
that too, and it's like I used to have all these reminders, but I never actually got them done because I just keep
That
adding.
might be good for you.
I kept on adding stuff to the top and be like, okay, I gotta get this done. But now this lets you. The one thing, Caleb, I'll sell you this on a little. I'll sell you on this a little bit, or anyone.
Sell me.
The great thing about it is that you can just get the stuff out of your mind that you know that has to get done, and it's very easy to add tasks throughout the day. So sometimes I'll be writing an email and then I'll say, oh, I got to remember to ship out this CD later today, but I can't do it right now. I'm doing an email. Like, I have to finish this email, but you can quickly like do a little keyboard shortcut that says, remind me to send an email today at 3:00. And then it goes into your OmniFocus, and you keep looking at your task list throughout the day. And it feels like really good to like clear out that task list for the day. So it's almost like a game I'm playing with myself to kind of get these things done.
Yeah.
And the more stuff you take on, the more stuff you have to do, you need something like this. I mean, you just need it. You can't just like think of everything in your head, you know? So the application is called OmniFocus.
Use the promo code OmniFocus in the Deathwish store. This episode brought to you by OmniFocus.
No, the coupon code is RoboRossi.
No.
2 S's.
So OmniFocus, I'll put a link in the show notes to the application. It's very good. You should give it a shot.
You said it's free?
No, it's not.
How much is it?
$60, right?
I think it's $60. Yeah, I think it is. I got it.
Do you have it Mac and on your phone?
I don't have it on my phone.
Yeah.
I have it on my. Dude, it's really expensive. All right, I got this for free. This application
Why?
because I do tech things.
For his old job or something.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So
He's not implying that he stole it.
no, I didn't steal it. I just got a promotional
Yep.
copy of it. I never really used it until now. So
Cool.
yeah. So
I would use it if I didn't have to spend $60 on it.
Same.
That's
You know
a lot
what?
of money.
Same
dude.
here.
you know what?
But
Maybe I'll get you all guys copies of OmniFocus for Christmas this year.
Oh, that'd be nice.
that'd be
well,
really cool.
Rich, I'm not sponsoring the podcast this week, so maybe I'll have some extra
Yeah, we'll
cash.
see what we can do. We'll see what we can do.
Yeah, Caleb, I can't believe you can afford to just sponsor us every week.
Yeah, well, you're not the only one with a bad back. Sitting on his wallet.
There we go. Didn't know what you were saying. Now I'm so psyched.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mark, what are you into this week?
I'm into Pine Grove.
Into it.
Pine Grove is the new
I've
band.
been hearing that a lot from your office.
Yeah, Pine Grove's the new band. Run for Cover signed.
Love that song that's on there.
Yeah,
it's real
holy
good.
shit! So the
Fantastic.
new song called "New Friends" is really good, and I was already sold. I love the guy's voice, great melodies. There's a girl that does great harmonies. I was already sold, and then I think it's called. I might get this wrong. It's called "Everything So Far," and they're re-releasing a tape. Run for Cover is 27 songs, and it's just every song they've released so far, including that new song, which should be at my doorstep when I get home today. But I got the download of those 27 songs, and there's not a bad one on there. So it's wicked fucking good. So Pine Grove, listen to New Friends, but all of it's really good. I think it's on them. I have a Bandcamp, but yeah,
Yeah, I'll put a link in the show notes to it.
cool.
Caleb.
I am in, besides just like setting up this Halloween open house and just general Halloween stuff.
Just Halloweening.
Yeah, I'm
You're
into all of that.
Halloweener.
Real excited.
Can we put the Scream Goosebumps theme song on here? Remember that shit?
It's going on there,
Yeah,
Mark. Don't blow it.
All right, good. Sorry. I forgot about that till right now. I'm sorry. You
Yeah.
listened to that nonstop a year ago.
Yeah, it's the best thing ever. It's okay. So it's a YouTube video of this dude wearing a Scream mask playing a metal cover of the Goosebumps theme song.
So sick.
It's the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, I know you know. The Battlefront beta.
Damn.
You been playing that?
I've been playing that. It was a lot of fun.
That
I
looks-
didn't think I would like it.
That looks amazing.
What are you playing it on? Your
PlayStation 4, baby.
Oh, nice. Cool.
It looks really good, huh?
It plays really good. I played it, the beta.
I've never played any of the Battlefront games. What's
Me
the-
either.
What's the deal with it? Like, what kind of game is it?
It's got a little bit of everything. Like it's basically. Have you ever played like Battlefield? Have you ever played that game?
No.
Okay, well, it's like a first-person shooter essentially.
Yeah.
But you can get in vehicles. You can you can do this. You can be Darth Vader for a hot second. And they have they have different like match types and stuff. There's a bunch of stuff you can do. But it's essentially a first-person shooter for the most part.
Which I'm not a big fan on consoles.
I am. I don't know. I used to be a PC guy, but
Counter
that's
Strike,
long
come
gone.
at me, bro.
Yeah, 1.6.
Join my clan.
Yo. Were you playing? Were you playing Cal matches?
Cal?
Cal?
I don't know.
Okay, never mind.
Sorry.
So yeah, Battlefront. What are you into, Chris?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm really into, but I've been watching Gotham.
Dude, he's a Netflix freak.
Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
meaning to start that. Do you like it?
I think you said
It's-
that last week.
It's
no,
good.
No, he was doing Daredevil last week.
Right.
I remember that.
Yeah, I had to finish up Daredevil, but I started watching Gotham. I don't know how I feel about it.
I hear it's good, then I hear it's bad, then I hear it's good, then I hear it's bad.
It's got a good
like,
Rotten Tomatoes score.
It has like good moments, and then there's just like just dumb stuff in it.
There's
I
a
don't know.
ton of TV on right now.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
there's so much stuff to watch.
Walking Dead, The
I think-
Leftovers, Homeland.
I think it's
My Sunday night is packed. Don't call me on Sunday night.
you should schedule all TV
Guess I
time
will
and
not
OmniFocus.
call you on a Sunday.
Yeah, because we're all dying to talk to you Sunday night.
You guys are always Mark's always calling me on Sunday afternoon. It's like, hey, can we hang out tonight? No, Mark, we can't.
Yeah. I've called you to hang out.
Mark wants to go all the way to Waltham to hang out with you.
It's like, no, Mark's when I get that new Apple TV, Mark's gonna be like, hey, can I come over, watch 1080p with you?
1080p?
No, because I'm going to be watching 1080p in my fucking apartment.
Can I watch 1080p with you?
I've been meaning to watch Gotham.
I mean,
I just haven't seen
it's
it yet.
definitely worth a watch, but there are just like some elements in there that are just, I don't know.
I read an entire 12-issue series of Gotham, and I don't know if it's based on it, but it was just like Gotham detective series that didn't necessarily have Batman in it, but they like referenced Batman, and it wasn't that good. But I was interested in reading it because I just like the entire world it's in, so I might.
Yeah, that's essentially what you're getting. It's kind of like, I don't know if you've ever watched like Smallville.
No,
but
I knew what it was.
They basically
though.
did that with Superman, but you didn't know that was like Superman.
Sure,
kind of thing.
Gotcha.
So.
I would be more into it if it wasn't a detective show. Detective shows are so blah.
But all the cool villains are
but
in
it
there,
takes
right?
place in Gotham, so it's like
kind
of interesting. But
I would probably like it. I don't know.
I'll give it a go. Cool. Probably in 2017.
Guys, unfortunately, I have a phone call in 10 minutes, and we need to wrap up this show.
Rich, you are so
we're kind of
important.
busy. We're talking about...
This is a long episode.
Good for you.
Oh, good for you.
Must be nice.
Well, anyways, thanks for listening to episode 28 of Death Talk.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
And we didn't even get to talk.
Husky showed up.
Husky Leon, you're an hour and a half late for the podcast.
Husky, what are you doing? I've been here the whole time.
We saw you selling leather products at the Topsfield Fair.
Yeah, we didn't even get to talk about the Topsfield Fair.
Oh my God, we should talk about Topsfield next week.
Yeah. We loved your booth at the fair. What were you actually selling there?
Leather goods and cowboy hats.
Yeah, they're those handmade
country CDs.
What were they?
And just lots of stuff.
Belts? I think you were selling leather belts.
Yeah, leather belts, leather boots.
I don't.
Chaps, ass and assless.
Rich, didn't you buy something from him? I don't know if he wants to out you.
Yeah, I actually got a bandana. Yeah.
Oh, that's what you call it?
Was that a wrestling bandana with wrestlers on it?
Ass bandana.
Oh God, Husky.
Husky, you're just inappropriate PG. Sometimes.
All right, well, that's it for Death Talk episode 28. If you like the podcast, please subscribe. Just search Deathwish Inc. on your favorite podcast app. Or if you can listen on YouTube as well. What, Mark? You had something to say?
Can we add to the contest that you can send in photos of what you think Husky Leon looks like too?
Yes.
Yes, because I don't even know what he
we'll
looks
recap
like.
the contest in just a moment. But subscribe to us on your podcast app, on YouTube. If you listen to us and you subscribe through iTunes, please leave us a good rating. It really helps the show. And we were in the What's Hot section again. So we're What's Hot right now.
Damn.
So please, yes. And if you want to be a part of the show and you want to enter that contest we were just talking about, send in our celebrity lookalikes that you think that we look alike based on our voice,
including Husky Leon.
Send it to deathtalk@deathwishinc.com and you can win a $25 gift certificate to the Deathwish store. So Husky Leon, can you bring us into this Death Talk exclusive premiere?
Stick around for the new single from Mercy Ties. Life is worth losing. Oh yeah.
From the album Proper Corruption, in stores November 20th. Are you doing anything that day, Husky Leon, November 20th?
I'm getting some corruption.
All right. Thanks for listening. I'm